Lucifer Morningstar, New Earth. Lucifer Morningstar is a rebel archangel who was once given hell as his own domain. After eons of ruling, he decided he no longer wanted to do what he believed was expected of him, and so he abandoned hell and retired to Earth. Origin. Eons ago, Lucifer Morningstar rebelled against the kingdom of heaven, and was cast into a shapeless void known as the Kaioplasm. The Kaioplasm was transformed into a desolate and barren expanse known by many as hell, the final destination for damned souls. Here Morningstar ruled, awaiting the day he could be freed. Lucifer was forced to share his power after the Great Darkness's return. A triumvirate was formed, but Lucifer retained the majority of power. Leaving hell. At one point, Dream of the Endless entered hell searching for the helm that had been stolen from him when he was imprisoned. After Dream recovered his helm and slighted him, Morningstar threatened to destroy Dream. Lucifer eventually abandoned his lordship over hell. Lucifer had ruled as Lord of Hell for 10 billion years. Over that time, he had manipulated the various demons of hell against each other, provided a place for dead mortals to be tormented, and led the war against heaven. However, at some point during his rule, he had become bored with this existence. He became tired of the various stereotypes that mortals held of the devil, such as the idea that he purchased and traded for souls, which were largely untrue. He also resented the assumption that he caused the evils that humans did. He did not, in fact, have anything to do with the actions of the mortals who ended up there, he simply punished them. He had become tired of his reign over hell, and felt it an unfair punishment that he should have to rule there forever simply because he once rebelled. These feelings were catalyzed when he was visited by Dream. Lucifer expelled all demons and damned souls from hell before locking hell's gates and handing over the key to hell to Dream of the Endless. Life in Earth. Eventually, control of hell was handed over to two angels, Duma, the angel of silence, and Remiel, who stumbled rather than fell, while Lucifer simply retired to Earth, specifically to Perth, Western Australia. Now running a piano bar called Lux in Los Angeles with the assistance of his Lilim female consort, Mazikeen, Lucifer is portrayed as sophisticated and almost charming, similar to the stereotypical Christian devil. Beneath his charisma, however, Lucifer is a deadly Machiavellian character, with no regard for human life or indeed any life other than those he can use to his advantage, a proud and vindictive fallen angel who has no qualms using powers second only to those of his father, Yahweh. In fact, Lucifer is described as having been the wisest, most beautiful and most powerful of all the angels in heaven, and he retains these traits even after his fall. Despite his egotistic and narcissistic tendencies, he does follow something akin to a code of honor. There are few beings in existence he respects, his brother Michael and the angel Duma among them, and only two he could be argued to care about, Mazikeen, his consort, and his niece Elaine, though his actions on their behalf are almost always for his own benefit, and it is doubted by all that he would help them otherwise. He also refuses emphatically to lie, which he considers crass and undignified, insists on paying back debts, and keeps his word, though this must not be confused with virtue. Lucifer's restful retirement was disturbed by a series of associates from his past, and after various catalytic events, he endeavored to create a multiverse in competition with that of, and presumably against the wishes of, his father, Yahweh. This puts him on a collision course with several powerful mystical entities that have a vested interest in the new creation and draws the angelic host into the fray, including his brother, the Archangel Michael Demiurgos and his niece Elaine. Powers and abilities. Powers. Omnipotence. Unlike regular fallen angels, possibly due to being an archangel, Lucifer retained his holy and omnipotent powers, instead of them being faded away completely. Lucifer is able to manipulate any external force for any effect he desires. He cannot, however, create something out of nothing. For this he needs the demiurgic force of his brother Michael, and later his niece Elaine. Together, Michael and Lucifer are capable of creating anything from living beings to entire multiverses. Lucifer is even stronger than the Endless, and the only known beings able to rival and surpass his power are Michael and the Presence. Omniscience. Lucifer has knowledge of creation's entire history. He also knows information about others that they don't even have knowledge of themselves, stating that, the world is a book, some words stand out from the page. Omnipresence. Biokinesis. Lucifer can use his power to manipulate the functions of a human body on a cellular level. By simply thinking it, he was capable of causing one man permanent loss of sexual potency. Chronokinesis. Lucifer can use his power to manipulate the time. He sped up the flow of time by a vast amount when creating a multiverse, in order to make the process happen faster. Cosmic awareness. Dimensional travel. Lucifer is capable of traveling throughout realms at will. He can create portals to hell, as well as open doorways to the void, a space outside of creation. He was also able to splinter a dimensional gateway to a world of his own creation across the multiverse, creating millions of gateways. Lucifer once traveled into the mind of a dying man, and was even able to fly to the edge of creation, where the source resides. Elemental control. Lucifer is capable of manipulating elements at will. When creating a multiverse of his own, Lucifer seeded the skies with energy and the ground with ocean. Energy projection. Enhanced intellect. Lucifer's mental capacity is enhanced to levels greater than any normal human, allowing him to take in and process information at an accelerated rate. He was able to process a universe's 20 billion year history in the blink of an eye. Flight. Through the use of his large, angelic wings, Lucifer is able to fly at immense speeds. Immortality. Lucifer will never grow physically old and can live forever. He is billions of years old. Only the presence is said to have the ability to destroy him. Interstellar travel. Lucifer can travel throughout the reaches of space and time where no human body could survive. Invulnerability. Magic. Lucifer can use magic spells for various purposes. He was able to cast a spell on a dimensional gateway, so that it would unmake the rest of creation if it was opened. He has also displayed skill in the use of blood magic. One spell allowed Lucifer to disrupt the power of the Basanos, using both his and Mazakin's blood. Lucifer also used Mazakin's blood to create a doorway out of an abstract dimension. He was also able to use sympathetic magic, a type of magic based on imitation or correspondence. This allowed him to blind two demons by putting out a lit match. Divination. Clairvoyance. Lucifer was able to use the blood of a dead pigeon to sense information that is not readily available to him. Molecular reconstruction. Necromancy. As a psychopomp, Lucifer can choose the soul's destination if he kills a person or supernatural being, such as a demon. He killed Musubi by her own will, freeing herself from Izanami's service. Lucifer can also manipulate souls and the dead for various other purposes. Power distribution. Lucifer has been shown capable of empowering a person's soul as a guardian spirit over virtually anything. Resurrection. Lucifer is capable of resurrecting anyone or anything that he kills. Pyrokinesis. As the Lightbringer, Lucifer possesses absolute control over fire and light. In his original role as God's lamplighter, Lucifer used this power to condense clouds of hydrogen into star masses and set them ablaze. He was able to manipulate residual energy of the cosmos to create suns on multiple occasions. He can also create large masses and explosions of fire, as well as shape natural flames to his will. Disintegration. Lucifer can incinerate beings with his flames. He also once used his fire to incinerate the eyes of Malayos. Thermal blast. Lucifer can generate powerful blasts of flames at will. He has also been shown capable of breathing a destructive stream of fire. Reality alteration. Lucifer is capable of shaping reality at will. After an explosion of Michael's demiurgic power exploded in the void, Lucifer was able to shape this energy into a universe of his own design, and even create life on this world. Size alteration. Lucifer is capable of altering the size of himself and others. Superhuman stamina. Lucifer is able to function without rest or sleep. He was capable of walking for 9 days straight without stopping and showed no signs of strain. Superhuman strength. Lucifer possesses vast superhuman strength. He was strong enough to effortlessly throw a demon into orbit from Earth. Superhuman speed. Lucifer can move at immense superhuman speeds imperceptible to others. He is able to circle the planet before his image leaves a person's eye. Telekinesis. Lucifer was capable of telekinetically flinging knives at goons, and slicing them into chunks. Telepathy. Lucifer is able to enter the mind of another person. He is even able to bring the consciousness of others with him into a person's mind. Wings. As a fallen archangel, Lucifer possesses large angelic wings. Abilities. Deception. Genius-level intellect. Indomitable will. Interrogation. Intimidation. Occultism. Swordsmanship.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.